This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Week 3 of football was very entertaining. Those blocked field goals that led to touchdowns, both by the Jets and the Eagles, were crazy. Jalen Hurts and the offense really showed up too. And don't get me started on Jonathan Taylor and the Colts. They had a date. Making picks on Prize Picks is simple. Be sure you download the app for the upcoming games. Which players are going off, which players aren't. Prize Picks is the best way to win cash this football season. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds. Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. Join millions of users and sign up today. Download the app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. There's my partner and co-host. He's Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, Madden ratings adjuster, Hall of Pro Football. Almost. He on the ballot. I saw that, Ocho. You on the ballot.
Huh?
You on the Hall of Fame ballot.
What's that? Wait, they put me on there? Hey, they put you way on there. Hey, boy, let me tell you, boy, they let me in there, boy.
Hey, you can't get in if you ain't on the ballot. You on the ballot.
Hey, let me tell you something, Let me see before you finish the introduction. There have been a lot of Hall of Famers that have went into the Hall of Fame, right? But if they let me take the glass off, boy, if they let me in there, boy, understand me. I'm coming out with Frank Sinatra playing. I'm coming out with a cigar. Listen, I love I love the Hall of Fame committee. I love all the Hall of Famers they had, but they never had one introduced like this. It's gonna be a movie. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a production. Right. The same way Entertain playing, I got to go in the same way. Okay. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a show. But that's neither here nor there.
Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, Pro Bowler. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We'd like to thank each and every one of you that listen and have supported us from day one. Thank you for your support and your continued support. Please make sure you go check out Shea by Laportier. Now, if you're in a state or a city that does not have it, you can order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. Please drink responsibly and stay safe while you're out there. Please go follow my media company on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. Ocho, Nightcap has been nominated for 2 Signal Awards under the genre Best Sports Podcast and under Video Best Video Podcast Co-Host Team. We're in second place to the Kelseys in the sports category, and we're in second place to Michelle Obama and her brother Co-Host Team category. Hey, Chad, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. I mean, we temporary. That's temporary. Temporary. We've got Viking safety John Metellus and 49ers running back Brian Robinson Jr. joining us a little bit later. But first, Brian Daboll named Jaxson Dart QB1 for the rest of the season. Here's what Daboll had to say earlier today on the decision.
So in terms of the quarterback situation, I met both with Russ yesterday and Jaxson privately, and Russ was nothing but a pro, which I would expect him to be. It's my decision. I'm going with Jaxson. We're going to get him ready to play this week and the remainder of the season. He's going to do everything he can. Russ will be the backup. The conversations that I've had with these young men will be private. The details will be private. All I can tell you is we're going with Jaxson, and we're getting ready to play. So I'm not going to add too much to it. Those are private conversations. It's my decision, and we're going with Jaxson.
Ocho, are we going to go ahead and hit Russ's? Okay, here's what Russ had to say about the demotion.
Yeah. Let me hear that. Let me hear my dog.
I think that for me, just staying ready, you know, knowing what I'm capable of. Like I said, life is about response. You know, I can control two things, and that's my attitude and my gratitude. And, you know, I think the other thing I can control is my work ethic and my preparation to be ready when my name's called again, because I know what I can do, and I know, you know, I know I'm going to do it again. You know, so that's what I'm excited about.
Now, Chad, this ain't, I ain't gonna rage bait. I ain't gonna do no kind of baiting. But when I told you guys what was gonna happen, you don't know what you're talking about. They got even my guy, even my co-host. The man been with me for 2 years. We've been through thick and thin. I said, Ocho, I say, look at the way the man playing. Now I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I say over under 8 weeks. I said Russ is gonna start. Jaxson Dart is gonna be the backup. And then James will be the third string quarterback. Nah. Everybody was agreeing with you, Ocho. I said, Ocho, I can see the way this thing playing out because they drafted this guy. And at the end of the day, the one guy that can save my job is not Russ. It's not Jameis Winston. Who's the one guy that can save Brian Daboll's job, Ocho?
Did you hear what you just said? I love that you went that route. Who's the one guy that can save my job? The guy that I wanted, the guy that I drafted. But you throw a rookie quarterback out there, right? In the middle of the season, in the worst part of the season for them schedule-wise, based on the opponents that they have to play, what happens when he doesn't play well?
But here's
what happens when things don't play well? What happens if you stick to your guns and you say, once you make this decision, Unc, you can't turn back and go?
Well, he said he's the quarterback for the rest of the year.
For the rest of the year. So you can't
unless
turn back
he gets
and go.
injured, you're absolutely correct. And I wouldn't expect them to turn back and go back. But here's the thing, though, Ocho. Even if you lose too many games and Jaxson Dart comes in and plays well, somebody else is going to be coaching him next year anyway. So you've got to go with him.
You was hey, listen, you was going right where I was going, because I'm going to say most of the time I'm thinking as a rookie quarterback. And listen, Jaxson Dart, he showed flashes of brilliance, obviously in the preseason. But again, that's preseason. You know how the defenses are very, very vanilla. I think if he plays well enough, two things can happen. Either he can play well or he can play bad. If you play bad, the ball you out of there. If he plays well and shows what we've already seen, hell, you still might be fired.
True.
If Jaxson Dart plays well, I think he's going to buy the ball some time.
You might be right.
I personally.
Now, this is what we know.
I think he'll buy it some time.
We saw he got the job in New York because of how well he worked with Josh Allen. But we see Josh Allen, after he leaves, still go win an MVP. Okay?
Right.
He has Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones looks better away from New York than he did in New York. So what? So how much are we to deduce that Daboll might not be the quarterback whisperer that we really thought he was, because Josh Allen is still playing at the MVP level. He's the MVP front runner as we currently speak. And you look at Indiana Jones, what he's doing in with the Colts. So and Ocho, we talked about it Sunday. I said, Ocho, if it's me, I'm going to start him against the Chargers at home. I'm not going to start him on the road in a hostile environment. I'm going to start him because at least it will buy them some time. But I'm starting him Sunday. I said I'll start him Sunday against the Chargers, and then I'm going to go from there. But I knew this was going to come sooner rather than later, just based on, it's never just one guy's fault. You can't make 22 changes, Ocho. You can make, what's the one change that I think can significantly impact
the game?
They believe it's the quarterback position. Now, the offensive line is going to have to play better. Everybody's going to have to play better, pick up their play. There are some mistakes that was made on Russ. And I think, him throwing the ball out of the end zone on fourth down didn't do himself any favors. Throwing a couple of picks. But like you said, Ocho, it's not all on Russ, but the quarterback, they get way too much credit and they take way too much blame.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel bad for Russ. But this is what happens when you're towards the end of your career and you're going from team to team. Russ is a great guy. He's a professional. He's the ultimate professional at the quarterback position. He's similar to what, if you were to have a comparison to Russell Wilson when it comes to a receiver that does everything the right way as a professional, I look at Larry Fitzgerald. When it comes to
all the right things, does all the right things.
Hey, everything. So for Russ, I feel bad for him. God-fearing man, one of God's children, says all the right things, does all the right things. He works hard, but obviously now it's in Jaxson Dart team. Again, I told you, Unc, I would be in New York,
Yes.
right? So I'm in New York tonight. So who you think I saw at the Inter Miami game? And I told you I won't see him.
Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors. So we sit there have a conversation. I noticed the cameras are watching, so they can't read no lips. I flip my back and turn to me and ask the questions that's necessary. You know, how you feeling? Things not going well. How do you feel about not getting the ball? What do they need to do to be able to get you the ball, putting you in different positions? And obviously, we had a conversation, very lengthy conversation, about 30 minutes, on the field, on the pitch before the game started. And obviously, as any receiver feels and wants, I won't say anything verbatim. Put me in positions to make the plays.
Yes.
I'm gonna make them. That's it. Throw me the ball. That's it. It's pretty simple. It's not
He's
not a
asking too
complicated philosophy. Nah, that's
He's
it.
not asking too much
Put
at
me in
all.
positions to make the plays and put the ball in the area in the vicinity. If anywhere I can reach it, I'm gonna catch it. It was simple as that. Simple as that. Obviously, some other things, but I can't disclose those. But that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna be all right. And then of course, he say, it don't matter who playing quarterback.
Right.
That don't matter. Not to me. I'm him.
Yeah. I got to go do my job. But in order for me to do my job, I need people to put me in position to do my job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you say, Shannon, I need you to clean the gutters. Well, I'm gonna clean the gutters, but you damn better give me a ladder so I can get my ass up there. You can't tell me to do something, Ocho, and then don't look. If I can win damn near any war, if you give me the the artillery to go fight said war,
Yes, sir.
you want me to go compete? Give me opportunities. Put me in position so I can compete. And that's all he's saying. He's like, look, yeah, who wouldn't want to have a top 5 quarterback? But we know there's 32 teams and every quarterback situation is different. But what makes those guys unique is that their coordinators put them in position. Jerry got put in position. Randy and Chris Carter, then the Marvin Harrison and the Larry Fitzgerald. All the receivers that has these numbers, the Pro Bowls, the All Pros, got put in position. No matter what you think about who's your offensive coordinator, Zeke Burkowski?
No. Burkowski. I mean, no.
You was for a couple of years, right? Bob Burkowski.
Bob Burkowski was Bob Burkowski.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a Kyle Shanahan or Sean McVay or this or that. No. All you have to do is understand the pieces and move them appropriately.
Hey, you notice what you just said? Understand the pieces that you have. Understanding your players' strengths and weaknesses. The coordinators not having egos and saying, this is my scheme, this is where I'm going to run it. I'm going to put you in position, and you have to get open based on my philosophy, my ideologies, and my scheme. The more creative coordinators, whoever the goddamn Lions off the coordinator is, the Andy Reeds, the Kyle Shanahan. Well, I know what he's good at. I know what he's not good at. So I'm not going to put him in that position for him to get exposed. Everybody plays receiver, but everybody can't get open the same.
Some people you got to stack them. Some people you got to move them. Some people you got to put them in the slot. Some people, it is what it is. See, our job was. Go ahead, make your point.
Unless you're one of those tier 1 receivers, where all the what's the word I'm looking for? All the things that the makeup of being a great receiver, they're really good at all of them. Like your Jamar Chases. I see Malik Neighbors as a tier 1 receiver where you don't need much creativity. I can get what I need to get done off the muscle because I'm like that. It's only a few of them too. It ain't no handful. Oh, it's only a handful. And I'm not gonna get into that because I don't want to piss nobody off. But I watch film.
I think the thing is, Ocho, is that when you look at these guys, is that my job was easy playing for Mike because I know Mike's aggressive. So Mike's gonna take chances where unnecessarily, like some coordinators gonna play it strictly by the book. Mike going for the jugular. And I know that he's gonna call plays accordingly. So now I can do things accordingly. Look, like I said, quarterbacks get a lot of credit, far too much. They get far too much blame. But I saw this coming. I saw this coming when Jaxson Dart played well, Ocho, and we had our final show after Jaxson Dart played well. I said over under. I really wanted to say the first quarter, the first 4 games. I was like, Ocho, this kid playing. This kid, unless Russ blows it out of the water, There's no way he was going to be able to hold him off.
Well, hell, he blew it out. He blew it out the water the Dallas game. After the Dallas game, I thought, oh yeah, he just bought himself some time. He bought himself at least 3, 4, 5 games. And then after who was that they just played in
Kansas
lost
City.
to? Oh, I mean, it's the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs.
But see, people don't look at the
It's
Chiefs.
number 15.
If we looked at it, if the 3 years ago Chiefs, I say, okay, you got a point, Ocho. You got a point.
Oh, so the struggling Chiefs don't count.
Hell nah. Hell nah. And I think the first game they played the Commanders. Look,
Right.
he bought them. They was hoping. Let me tell you, looking at it from my perspective and having my years of experience, they were hoping Russ buy them a little bit more time. Ocho, I agree with you.
Yeah.
They didn't want him to play this soon. They was hoping. They were hoping Russ could buy them some time, at least half a season. Give us half a season.
Yeah.
But at this current pace, Dayball wasn't gonna have half a season. They was gonna end up firing him. He saw they were booing. It was just it wasn't gonna be.
This is the thing, Unc. What I don't like. Russell Wilson is not in a position to where he used to be, where he can elevate a team, where he's a quarterback that can elevate the team, regardless to the pieces that surround him. Now he's in a position as a quarterback who's somewhat still adequate, but needs a play around him to elevate his play.
He needs, whereas before Ocho, he can get away with less than ideal situations. He didn't need the Great Wall of China to be his offensive line. He didn't need 2, 3, 4 wide receivers and a tight end. He didn't need a lights out, even though he had that in Seattle.
Yeah.
But now he needs more. As we get older, we need more. I mean, look at Tom went and got more. Peyton went and got more. Aaron Rodgers, he needed more. And that's what happens as we get older. We need more help. So now where we can elevate everyone else, we need someone to help elevate us.
I think somewhat too. It's not fair. You look at the situations in which he went to. He went to Denver. I'm not saying Denver. There's anything wrong with Denver, but I'm just saying it wasn't to me an ideal situation for him. Similar to when Peyton Manning went to Denver, it was a different ball game. Situation different when Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay. It was a different ball game. I think the situations that he went to weren't ideal for him to continue to have success the way we're used to seeing Russell Wilson have success.
I think sometimes, Ocho, and this is what I'm saying, sometimes the devil you know is better than the one you don't. See, Russ didn't realize.
What the hell? Whoa. You ain't just go, whoa. Hold on right there. Stay right there, right? Boy, hey, boy, you cooking. Hold on. I'm using that. Say it again.
Sometimes the devil you know is better than the one you don't. See, Russ didn't realize how great of a situation he had in Seattle. You see, he wanted more. He wanted more control. He wanted more input. He wanted more of this and more of that. He goes somewhere and he didn't have what he had in Seattle. He didn't realize how good he actually had it in Seattle. Sometimes we don't realize just how good we have something until it's taken away from us. And then you actually realize. See, we take for granted the ability to hear and the ability to smell and the ability to taste or have all uses of our limbs. Then when you don't have such, you realize like, damn, you don't realize how the hell did I survive without a telephone this long? How the hell did they, I couldn't imagine not being able to watch TV. I can't imagine not being able to go to a restaurant and just order whatever I want.
Right.
So he had that situation and he wanted more. Now he got financial security. For a couple of generations. But at the end of the day, Russ really haven't consistently looked like Seattle Russ since he left Seattle.
Yeah. I mean, we understand that we played the game, so we understand situations when you change, when you leave a team like that, that's as great as they were offensively and especially defensively. You would hope and want ideal situations similar to what you left from, but most of the time it doesn't happen like that. Most of the time it doesn't happen like that. Going for Peyton Manning, going from Indy and then going to Denver, an already stacked team, Super Bowl ready team, all that was missing was a quarterback. the goddamn
Tampa.
Jameis Winston leaving Tampa and Tom Brady coming into a team that is already ready to establish. We just need a quarterback.
Like I said, you have to understand, because I was, look, in Denver, I'm very close to, because all my people, a lot of my people were still there. And I would go back and I watched how Peyton ingratiated himself. He was not standoffish, took time for everybody. He was Peyton Manning. You do realize at the time that he came to Denver, Ocho, he was a four-time league MVP.
Absolutely.
He was already a 5 or 6-time first-team All-Pro quarterback. No quarterback has more first-team All-Pros, more MVPs than Peyton Manning. But you wouldn't know that by being around him and talking to him. And then you watch him in the meeting rooms and you watch him on the practice field, and now you understand. He demands that you play at a level, and you got to match him. You've got to. Tom Brady forces you to match that, because people watch him and they see him. If he's working that hard, nothing less is accepted of me.
Absolutely.
Everybody leads differently, but everybody can't be a great leader. You got corporals and you got lieutenants and you got 1-star and 2-star and 3-star and 4-star. They don't do 5-star generals anymore. There've only been 5 of those in the history of what we have the military. And Russ handled it like I thought he would. Yeah, he's hurt. Yeah. Man, you're taking my job, and I got to stand. Y'all do realize I got to throw. How many touchdowns has Russ thrown for? Damn near 400. He's got to be well over 3. Came in the league in 2013. So this is his 14th season. So he came in 2012. He was with RG3 and Andrew Luck. So he's got 353 touchdowns. How many guys you know got 353 touchdowns, stand on the sideline and hold a clipboard with the headset in their ear? Those guys start until they don't want to start it, until it's time for them to lead the league. Yeah. Right. Look at the guy. Look at the guys that have thrown for 300 plus touchdowns. None of them never got demoted like that. You look at Matt Ryan, you look at Ben Roethlisberger, you look at Phillip Rivers, John Elway, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees. That's 8 I can think of off the top of my head. Johnny Unitas. Now, obviously, Johnny ended up going, he didn't do very well when he left Indy and ended up going to the Chargers. But it hurts. And you got to put on a brave face. You do. Yeah. Because a lot of times people want to see you crack. And Russ Russ is not wired like that. Russ is going to remain positive. And I'm happy the way I'm very happy with the way he's handled this whole situation, because deep down inside, he knew Ocho. You go to a place and they draft a quarterback.
You already know what time it is. The clock is ticking.
Ocho. When Tom went to Tampa, did they take a quarterback in the first round?
No.
And so they were just like, hey, tick, 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 tick. And you got to fight, because they want to play him. He's not a decoration. That's not something that you just prop up. No, they wanted to play him. It's not like a situation like Alex Smith had. They drafted Patrick Mahomes. He knew Patrick Mahomes. He said, I got 1 year. There's nothing I can do to keep them from playing Patrick Mahomes next year. My job is to try to keep them from playing his ass this year. Yeah. And they went 11-5. Boom. They lost the game. They lost to the Titans, had a 18-3 lead. They ended up losing. But we'll see what Jaxson Dart got going up against the Chargers, who's played as well as anybody in the NFL. So 3-0.
I like.
Go ahead, Ocho.
I'm still stuck. I know we talk about Jaxson Dart, we talk about Russell Wilson, the Giants, and all that, but I'm still stuck on that goddamn quote you led with. Now that's one I haven't heard before. I heard my grandma, my grandfather say all type of stuff, but I'm using that. The devil is sometimes better
when you don't.
Ooh, boy, you was cooking, boy. I can't wait to add this to my pamphlet. God damn, that was the good.
So I mean, boy, it's not an easy road that the Giants have to go. And I don't know if you were with us Sunday. We went over the schedule. So Sunday they play the Chargers. And then they're on the road October 5th at New Orleans. They're home on a short week Thursday against the Eagles. Then they go at Denver, at Philly, home to the Niners, at Chicago, home to the Packers, at Detroit, at New England, bye week.
Hey, but that's tough, yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's real tough. Hey, Josh.
Yo.
Well, hey, let me tell you something real quick before we start the show, right? I know before we get serious, I just want to let you know, boy, I would have ran you over, boy.
Nah, you got me, man. Hey, come on now.
No, I'm serious.
Come on now.
All right, let's welcome to the show Viking safety Josh Metellus. Vikings right now, you're third in takeaways, third in passing defense, fourth in pass differential, sixth in total defense. What was it like out there? Because it happened in a flurry. You get a pick six, you get a strip, a scoop and score, and you guys were just taking the ball away, and then the offense would go right out there and put 7 on the board. It seems like, damn, I don't know if you've ever been a part of something as a part of the defense is concerned, that where you took the ball away and it looked so easy, so effortless doing it.
Nah, I've never been a part of nothing like that. Like that was crazy. You talk about complimentary football, like that was all of that, and within like two series,
yes,
it was crazy. Like it was back-to-back plays, and it almost felt like practice. Like watching it, like you know how in practice.
Whoa. Don't talk about my team like that, man. Come
on. I'm about to just explain. Let me explain it. You know how in practice, when, you know, coach is telling you to do something, you know, you doing the individuals, you know, you practicing and walk through, and then now it's practice and you doing the same, you know what's coming, you know, you're able to do things you ain't able to do if you don't know what's coming. Right. And he, you know, we were making plays, especially Isaiah Rodgers, obviously, the man of the hour. He was making plays that it was just like, dang, like you don't see plays like that unless it's practice. Like, I'm surprised like he getting this off on a NFL Sunday. But nah, man, that's the kind of defense we play, man. You never know who it's gonna be, but you know, the way we play defense and the way we cause havoc, you know, anybody bound to have a day like that on this defense.
What?
Hey, listen.
Go ahead, Ocho.
I was gonna say, listen, I watched that game, I was hurt. Josh, I'm not even I was hurt. Obviously I knew Burrow was out. So I felt good. I felt good about Browning coming in because he's been in before when Burrow went down, and you know he did pretty well. But obviously, what you guys were able to do defensively, forget the offense. I want to talk about the defense because about you, Isaiah Rodgers, that front end, man, you guys were all over the place and actually dominated the game for all 4 quarters. I thought at some point, I don't even know why I had the belief that we even had a chance to win. But what you guys showed the other night with Brian Flores, his creativity and what he does exotically defensively, and having the personnel to be able to do some of the things he wants to do, man, it was a beautiful sight to see. A beautiful sight to see.
Yeah, man, when you can put it all together like that, especially on game day, you know, we talk about it, you know, we preach it every week. And, you know, for us to come and do that, especially after a loss in the way, you know, we gave up 200 rushing yards a week before, you know, and that's not the way we play defense in Minnesota. So, you know, for us to come back a week of practice, going hard, head down, grinding, and for us to come out Sunday and, you know, put that out there for everybody to watch, and that's on tape now, you know, for the rest of the season, it was special.
Yeah. We mentioned, I think you guys had 5 turnovers at the half. Isaiah Rodgers, he get a long pick 6, and then he gets a punch out, scoop and score, and then he gets it, and it's like another punch out, and it seems like this is just happening back to back to back, and you're about looking like, damn, boy, what did you have to eat for breakfast?
Yeah, it's crazy too. I walked up to him after one of his plays. I think it was after the forced fumble, and he picked that up and scored. And I grabbed his hands. I said, "Whatever you got, let me get some of that." And hey, lo and behold, the Lord blessed me with a pick. That ball came right in my lap. I said, "Okay, he really has something. I don't know what he had and what his routine was last week, but I've been close to his hip this week. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same thing."
Obviously, you guys go to Dublin. You play the Steelers in Ireland. You excited about? I mean, you know anything about Ireland other than it's in the UK? I mean, but have you ever been to Ireland? Are you excited about playing in Ireland?
No, we've done the London thing a couple times, but I've never been to Ireland. Don't know too much about the culture. Obviously, I know a little bit, but for me, it's gonna be a first. Something that I did want to experience sometime in my life. You know, just traveling and exploring the world. But yeah, it's gonna be a unique experience. Yeah, I'm packing up. Just finished doing a little bit of that, man. We head out tomorrow. It's crazy, man. So you got to get used to that time difference, and we actually playing two games overseas back to back.
So y'all staying over there, right?
Yeah, we staying over there. We head to London on Monday, so
Ooh,
it's gonna be
hey,
crazy. It's
you
gonna
know
be
what?
crazy.
It's gonna be dope. I mean, obviously, I've been to Ireland many times to watch soccer matches, so I'm not sure how much free time you guys do have. Obviously, you going that far, but when you go somewhere that far, you obviously want to get out and at least venture out,
For
do
sure.
some, experience the culture. I'm not sure how much leeway and leash
Yeah,
coach giving you guys,
we'll get a little bit.
huh?
We'll get a little bit.
Okay. You gonna like it. You're gonna like it. I can't say it right now on the show on some of the things that you can enjoy and do, but I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you.
Bet.
Well, I
I'll
mean,
tell you something.
bro, since you're going to Ireland, you can't have a pint, so you can't do that. So that's all. I don't know how much you're going to get an opportunity to do in Ireland, but you probably get something to do in London because you guys get, you leave on Monday.
Yeah.
Tuesday is your off day, so that probably be the day that you get an opportunity to go see Big Ben or really, yeah,
Sightseeing,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
You get an opportunity
We
to,
gotta get around the
yeah,
city
to take in
for
to take
sure.
in some
Yeah.
of that. You JJ goes down. Obviously, he had a great game one. He didn't play well the first half, but then he comes out, plays like gangbusters in the second half against Chicago, and you guys win that ball game. The second game didn't
Mhm.
go quite so well. He gets nicked. In comes Carson Wentz. How gratifying is it to have a veteran that has won a lot of games in this league, played
Hmm.
for a number of years, and like, you know what? We've got to play at our level. Let's make it easy on him. If we can get an opportunity to get our hands on some balls, let's take the football away. Let's get a couple scoop and score. Let's get a pick six. Let's do something to make it easy. So for our
Mhm.
team. But you got a veteran guy. What was it like watching what he was able to do with the opportunities that you guys presented him?
Yeah, man, it was nice, man. As a defense, when you can, you can help out the offense, and you can play complementary football, and you get a vet in there that understands, time of possession, and just understands how to work the NFL game and the ebbs and flows of football game. It allows you to play with a different kind of hunger and calmness on defense. Obviously, we knew we had to step up, and we know we're going to have to step up moving forward. Just understanding, we got a backup quarterback in now, and we still have a young quarterback when JJ does get back healthy. The defense is going to have to step up big, but to see Carson Wentz come in, man, and just instantly, click back to his prime, it was special.
You get Jordan Addison back this week. So now, hey, people are gonna have
Yup.
to pay. Hey,
Free
all
three.
of a sudden, you can't double and triple
Free three.
Jetta. Now you got to pay attention because Addison, hey, a burner can make plays, catch after running catch, get deep. What's it gonna be like to get this addition back to your offense?
Man is that's a one-on-one guy, man. He's a big play, explosive. I mean, you talk about having two number one wide receivers on your team and being able to use what they do well at a high clip. It's crazy, man. KO, when he has both of them at his hand, he can do whatever, man. So definitely, you talk about having a quarterback, a young quarterback, or a backup veteran quarterback, having a guy like that to throw to and 18 on the other side, man, you really can't go wrong, man. And you hand the ball off Jordan Mason, Aaron Jones. Hey, man, that looked like a winning offense to me.
Let me ask you this, bro. How long you been? How many years you been in the league?
This year
Okay,
6.
so you the right person to ask. 6 years in the league. Give me your 5 toughest defenders that you've had to face, that your defense have had to face. Receivers, excuse me.
Ooh,
Receivers. Yes.
receivers. Ooh, 5 toughest. I would say Jamar Chase has been up there just because the attention you gotta
Be-
have for
Better know where
him.
he's at.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he one play and he could change a whole game. Amon-Ra St.
Okay.
Brown, from the Lions. We see him twice a year. Great scheme, but he got he a
He
great player
quick in
too.
and out of them breaks, man. Damn.
Yeah, I about to say he very efficient.
Yeah.
He getting in and out. He getting in and out, man. And he do a lot of the dirty work too. Puka at the
Yeah.
Rams, man, we played him twice last year. He was giving us work. I ain't gonna lie.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty good receiver. Just being able to use your physical tools, but still being able to use your agility at the same time, man, and being able to produce for your offense. I think Puka does it really well. Obviously, Devontae Adams, I would probably say number one on that
Wow.
list.
Yeah, because you saw him
I
for two.
would
You saw him
say
twice a year.
Yeah, coming into the league, he gave my first touchdown. He was talking cash after. I was like, damn, I should have never messed with him. But yeah, I would say number one on that list right now. Obviously, besides the guy I go against every day in practice, is definitely Devontae Adams.
Okay.
Yeah, Jetta's he a different breed, man. I done seen him do some crazy stuff. Practice, you see a different animal.
And that's what I tell people. You think about what they do in the game, you ought to see them in practice.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, that? Did he just do that?
Crazy. Off the porch, I'm talking, we rookies, we same class. Off the porch, I'm like, you sure this guy in the same class as me? Like, he rookie too? Like, he killing me. He killing me.
You got anything else, Ocho?
I was going to ask you, obviously, with the next game coming up, I'm not sure if you guys have watched film already, or if you've done any type of homework. Are there anything coming up in this next game that you guys think you have to worry about, or that you have to be sure of, to make sure that you don't allow to ensure that you guys play just as well as you did against my Bengals? What do you think you have to worry about in this next week's opponent offensively?
Yeah, for one, when you think about just a Mike Tomlin coach team, you think about a gritty,
physical,
very physical, disciplined football team. So, and then you add that with Aaron Rodgers, 21-year vet who's elite with his passing ability and his football IQ. It's going to be hard for us to find a way for them to make mistakes. So, on our end, we can't make mistakes. So that's going to be a big key to the game is executing and not giving them easy stuff, not missing assignments, missing blitzes and messing up coverages, making sure everybody in their spots and executing the game plan, because, those two very experienced people you're going against, and you can't afford to give them anything to keep them in the game, because once that fourth quarter hit, that's when their superpowers start to show. But they're a very physical team. But if we take it to them, man, from the get-go, I think we'll be in the right spot.
What is the biggest difference between Coach Flores and your previous defensive coordinator?
Oh man, I think for me and just getting a no flow over these years. I was with the other defense coordinator for a year, but with Flo and getting to knowing this over these years, I think it's just his ability to understand not only players but the game, and put those two together. Like, he understands what this defense does well and what each player can do in this defense well. And it's not it's not a matter of having a player who's great just because the stats and the combine says is this. It's because he fits this defense and his abilities will highlight very well. And it's almost like a receiver. You're not gonna put a slot receiver at the X. He ain't gonna get open. So he understands how to move us around and have us do what we like to do really well, but still make it look different.
You see what he said?
Yeah.
You see hey, Josh, if I can get offensive coordinators, right, to understand exactly what you just said, they have egos. They have egos. So they just call the plays and expect to put the receivers in certain positions and just go make the play, make it work, instead of understanding each player.
Who you got,
understanding what you got, understanding what they're good at, putting them in positions to make plays where it comes to their strengths and not their weaknesses. Then the game is simplified if you just do that.
Yep.
But
we'll even play more people than normal. We'll rotate, especially in that front seven. We'll rotate in guys on different down the distances.
Right.
Whether it's passing downs, run downs. Right. If you could play the run, you're gonna be in on run downs. If you could rush the passer, you're gonna be in on pass downs. If you could drop in the zones, and we need to, it's one of those situations you're gonna be in. And I think that's the best part about it, man. You never see a guy on our defense doing something he don't feel comfortable doing. And when you playing fast and you clear head, man, you make plays.
But you got to put guys in position to succeed. And like you said, Josh, a lot of times, look, credit, Ocho. It's my scheme, it's my offense, it's my defense. Nah, you find you build your scheme around the players you have.
Yup. We switch schemes every year, man. Besides our base go-to plays, it's been a different scheme every year, man. And it's just because we have different 11 guys out there. So you got to switch it up.
Damn, man.
What?
I wish everybody else thought like that, especially the coaches, man, calling the plays. But Josh, most of the time, I can only attest when I was playing, week to week. And I'm just saying some of the complaints I would hear from other players on other teams is,
Yeah.
and they want to do it their way, and we could only run the route this way. So obviously, you restrict players from having the freedom to do what they do best because okay, I got an ego. It's my system. It worked.
Mm-hmm.
It worked at the other place I was at. So if I come here, it should work here too.
Yep.
Look, with Coach
Don't
there
work
say,
like that.
Coach say, I don't care
like
if you
that.
take an Uber, but at the time a taxi. As long as when his back foot hit, you where you supposed to be, I don't give a damn what you do to get there.
That's all that matters.
That's it.
Ask Travis Kelce, all of them. It ain't gotta look.
They gonna look the same. But I will be when the quarterback's ready to throw, I'm gonna be where I'm supposed to be. Let me ask you this.
Be in that spot,
other than the weather, what's the biggest difference between Miami and Minnesota? Because you talk about 85 and sunny, and then you get minus 20 and 3 feet of snow.
Oh my gosh, the weather obviously the biggest difference, but I would say just the culture, man. Miami, that's that fast life, man. Like, hey, ain't no time to just sit back and chill, man. You sit back, your phone ringing, it's somewhere else, it's motion, it's something. But in Minnesota, man, it's really
slow motion.
Commute like
it's
slow motion, man. It's very family oriented. Yep. Very sit back, relax. I mean, when it get cold out here and it starts snowing, you ain't going nowhere. You don't want to
practice at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just get home. Find your hobbies that you like to do, and do that every day. So I mean, I think it's been good for my mental. I mean, especially living both lives. I mean, I've been in Miami my whole life, and then for me to be up here now, I think it's definitely good to just see both sides and being able for my family to see both sides as well. I think that's really cool.
Have you tried the Juicy Lucy's?
Yeah, that was one of the first things I did, man. And it's a competition. It's a competition.
The two stores like, hey, yes.
So I went to both.
You got a favorite?
5'8" Club, man. They do it right, man. That's the one.
Hey, outside of football, what are some hobbies, some things you like to do that you're passionate about? Let's say when football season's over, this is where I can find my safe haven, and I have a passion for this, and it's something that you enjoy doing. That maybe even when you're done playing, when you're retired, long down the road, it's what you'll probably get into.
I just got into bowling, man, and I think that's gonna be my golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got into it.
I just bowled a 300 2 weeks ago. What?
Man, I'm close, man. I'm 278. I didn't hit that.
Man, come on, Dad. Let me show you.
Come on, hey, come on. We go hit some pins, man. So I think bowling definitely, man.
What size bowling ball you using? I got to be specific because y'all.
15.
What you got?
15.
Okay.
15, yeah. Big 15,
I normally
man.
I got a 16. I got a 14. I kind of go in between.
Yeah, 14 if my wrist bugging me. I got to go a little bit
lighter.
Lower.
Yeah, I feel you.
For the most part, 15. That's my like sweet spot. But yeah, man, I've been really into bowling. I just I played the piano past couple off seasons. That's been one of my big hobbies. Baking, I just picked up too, making bread, doing just doing stuff in the kitchen.
Damn, you really done adopted in Minnesota life.
I'm trying to get diverse, man.
Hey, listen, boy. I used to cook them things up too back in the day, boy.
There you go. He talking about cooking things up. See?
Hey, you got time. Hey, you got that time now.
Hey, I used to be in that. I used to. Yeah, that was me. That was me before football. I used to cook them things up, boy.
No, you didn't. Come on, no, you didn't. Come on.
Yeah.
Not before football. Not before. Not before. Not before.
Hey, I'm just saying when you said bake, I like you brought back memories.
Yeah, no, nah.
Throwing that out there.
Yeah, not that.
So how long have you been bowling?
I would say what now? Probably now like 6 months.
Really?
Nah, I got good fast though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know it's gonna stick. Cause like you know when you touch something, you like, oh yeah, this me.
Hell, I only bowled 200 a couple times. I only bowled. I think my best is like 215, 221, something like that. I'm like 180 to 202, something like that. That's
that for me.
You garbage, boy.
If I don't get 200, that's a bad day.
Damn. Yeah. Well, that's the way to make you feel bad, bro. I appreciate that.
I'm just
hey,
saying.
but hey, you
It's
got other hobbies. I'm
levels.
sure you feel me? You made me look bad in.
I
So
ain't got no. Hey, work is my hobby now, Josh. I ain't gonna even hold you.
hey,
That's it.
hey, you do a good job
I
at it though.
appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Me and Ocho, we try to get it in, man. We try to get it in.
That's
Nah,
it.
man, I
That's it.
appreciate what y'all doing, man, especially for the game, man, and not even just for the game, man, just for men in general. Just setting standards, being the face, being able to just show yourself and be yourself, no matter what's going on in the world and in your life. So I appreciate y'all. Man, it's been fun talking to y'all, man. To be honest, I can't believe I'm talking to y'all right now. That's crazy. Late night, nightcap, talking to two goats.
I
That's
appreciate
crazy.
that, man. We appreciate you taking
Appreciate it.
time out of your
Appreciate it.
schedule to come on with us, man. Stay healthy. Good luck the rest of the season. Hey, keep playing that way, man. Hey, Pro Bowl might be calling.
Yeah.
All Pro might be
Hey,
calling, man.
appreciate
Keep it
it. Hey,
going.
that's the goal, man. That's the goal. Anything to help the team win. Hey, if I'm playing good, I gotta help.
That's right.
Winning definitely helps. I can assure you of that.
You know?
Winning definitely helps.
Appreciate
Appreciate it,
y'all,
man.
man.
Stay healthy, man, and good luck down the rest of the way.
All right, boy.
That's Josh Metellus. Titus.
Goddamn Josh, boy. I'm still mad that, man, they killed my Bengals, man. Oh, shoot, Titus. Boy, where you been at, twin? Titus.
Bro, you need to go to
What's
bed,
up,
bro.
baby? You can hear
Man,
me?
can hear you.
What they do, twin? Hey, hey, Titus, if you can hear me, if you can hear me bark. Titus.
You like, who is that talking in my ear?
That's my dog there, man.
Bro, why don't you go to bed? He said, you ain't been home. You ain't been home in a week. Talking about go to bed. I'm not going to bed. Go get Auntie. Go to Auntie room. Go get Auntie. Ocho, Micah Parsons doesn't expect any boos when he returns to Dallas on Sunday. I think they're going to give me a good round of applause. There's no hard feelings there. At least from me, it's going to be a great atmosphere. When asked about his feelings towards Jerry Jones, not a welcome back tribute, there are a lot of things I consider disrespectful throughout the process, but I wouldn't say the tribute is one of them. I would say I just think there's hard feelings maybe there for them, but for me, I'm happy where I'm at. And we got a good football team, so I guess I can receive my tribute when I win. Ocho, we both returned, played against our former team. We invested so much into. Obviously, you tell me all the time I was just there for like a weekend at Baltimore. But
That's it.
did you go back? Did you play Cincinnati?
No, I didn't. Because you have to think, once I left Cincinnati, I only had that 1 year after that.
Right.
Yeah, now I was done.
Well, they gave me love. I mean, when I went back to Denver, the second year because first year, Ocho, we beat them in the first round of the playoffs in the wild card game. So we beat them. And then the following year, we went back. Crowd cheered. Every time I caught the ball, they introduced the offense, crowd cheered. I go back, then I go back to Denver, and we go to Baltimore. Gave me love both times. So
yes, sir.
I think the thing is that for me, there was really no hostility one way or another. There's really no protracted contracts and going back and forth, asking for a trade, X, Y, and Z. But I told you when he laid on that table, I said, Ocho, that ain't a good look, though.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah. The funny thing back, especially when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys fan base, there's no hostility towards Micah Parsons because everything was out of his control.
Yes.
Everything was out of control. So everything that was said in somewhat of almost an unfair way that you don't think an owner would say, he can maybe think it, but actually Jerry Jones is one of the few owners who gets away with saying the things that other owners think, and he said it out loud. He didn't care. So if anything, when he does come back to goddamn Dallas, there's no reason for the fans to boo him at all. If anybody should be booed, it's who.
Yeah, for me, I was in Denver for 10 years the first time, Ocho, and come back.
Right.
And we had won, back-to-back Super Bowls. I was went to 7 consecutive Pro Bowls, all pro and all that stuff, and went to 1 Pro Bowl in Baltimore. But I think the thing is that the fans really appreciated how hard I worked. I didn't complain. I just came to work, showed up, did my job, and I left. I had got along great with my teammates, and I think Micah got along. Look, I don't know the inner and outs of, I don't know, but I just think the thing is the last like the last 2 or 3 months, Ocho, with this contract talk. And look, at the end of the day, those fans, they're Cowboys fans. Now, you might find a sprinkle here or there of Micah Parsons fans, but those are Cowboys fans. And more times than not, you know how fans are. Fans are going to side with the team. That's just the way it is.
But listen, you also have some that have common sense and understand how things are working. Some understand the business, some don't. Some only worried about who is a part of my Dallas Cowboy team. That's all they care about. But then some understand the business and understand how it works and able to separate the two. Being a fan and understanding how the team works, especially when it comes down to contracts. Sometimes they should be used to it anyway. Used to it anyway when it comes to their star players because they've had to deal with it for so many years.
Yeah, I think it's just funny going back, standing on the opposite side, staring across over there. For 10 years, Ocho, I stood on this side looking across the field. Now I'm across the field, staring back across the field. And the same thing when I went to Baltimore, it's different. You go in different way. All of a sudden now I'm taking a bus to the stadium. I'm used to driving myself to the stadium. So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. And it's so new. I mean, you're like only 4 years in Dallas. I mean, most people when you leave and go back and play another team, it's years and years. Peyton with Tom played New England. Think about how long Tom had played 20 seasons in New England. He goes back, first year, and he plays. So we get that, but it's like, man, 4 years. That's really, that's quick. But you don't sometimes, Ocho, you don't get that's out of your control. We don't always get the control. And look, as an athlete, we try to control what we can control because,
as much as you can.
And that's what we're good at, Ocho. Because look, I knew if I work my tail off, okay, good things gonna happen because I can control how hard I work. When it comes to things like what happened with Micah, that was out of his control.
Yeah, absolutely. And matter of fact, when it comes to things that we can control, the one thing that we can control our production and what we do and the work we put in. Most of the time, if you put the work in, the results are going to show up on Sundays. 2 things we can't control is we can't control injuries and you can't control getting older. That's it.
No,
you want to do as much as you can in between that time and trying to ensure you don't get hurt. But once you hit like 30 and 31, the game start to play. The game, listen, once you hit 30 and 31, 32, 33, they start playing the games. Oh, well, your targets start decreasing and they start, we need to talk to you about your production. And man, come on, man.
I mean, tributes normally, man, that's for like the best of the best. I mean, you won championships, you're an MVP, you know what I'm saying? Like that. You're a defensive player of the year. You spent some time. I mean, after 4 years, and look, and this is not a knock on Michael. Michael's a phenomenal player. But when Emmett came back, he was the all-time leading rusher. You know what I'm saying? Emmett was an MVP. Emmett won 3 Super Bowls. Tom going back to New England, Peyton going back to Indy. It's levels to of a video tribute. Everybody's not going to get a video tribute, even if you play 10 years, 15 years at a place. It all depends on who you were and what you did. If you're a 15-year special teams player, you're probably not. Now, maybe if you're Matthew Slater, you'll probably get one. If you're Adam Vinatieri, you'll probably get one. But look, if I'm Mike, I ain't worried about that. Like Michael said, look, we win the game. That's my tribute. And I'm coming. You know he coming, Ocho. You know.
Yeah, he coming.
He been working on a move. He's like, because when we're there, Ocho, because you know what you did, Ocho? Let me tell you what you did. When you was going against your guys in practice, you know if this was a real game, what would happen. Yeah. Because I'm saying, bro, you do realize this practice. But if I actually played you in a real situation.
Right.
Bro, I'm cooking y'all.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Oh, yeah. And listen, hey, listen, one thing about it, especially in practice, that them boys made me better, huh? I remember all my DB's name by heart. Remember Jeff Burrs?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I think he went from Notre Dame, right?
Yeah. Jeff Burrs, Leon Hall, Tory James.
Tory played with me. Tory
Del
came from LSU. He played with me in Denver.
Yeah, man. Listen,
J. Joe,
Jonathan Joseph. It's some more Pac-Man.
Yep.
Hey, but in practice, oh man, I'm talking about. Listen, I got mine. They got me some time too, but I know who won most of the matchups. Hey, boy, with Pac-Man, me and Pac-Man in practice. Oh my God!
But it look. I won't.
Hey, you talk about work, but we was out there working,
and
bro.
I want feedback.
We was working. I'm out there working like I'm a 7th-round pick, Man, Marvin and Hugh had to throw me out of practice. Why in the hell is you taking the scout team reps, man? Get out the people's way. Because I knew I wanted to go against my number ones. I'm not gonna get no real work unless I'm going against my number ones. They had let me tell you how bad it was. I know I be playing around a lot, but when it came time to play football, I might have been fun and talking trash and doing all that entertainment. But when it came to that game and being a student of the game, I told you, but hey, preseason, they talk about how many snaps we gonna play. Shit, you gonna call a timeout to get me out the game? But that was so much fun to me, man. Just looking at Marvin's face when all the ones came out, all the ones that come out, and I stand on the field and act like there's something wrong with me until the second team come in and force Marvin to call a timeout. Man, listen, I'm here to play football, man. I ain't worried about no injuries. Don't try to protect me from getting hurt. Preseason, I'm here I play football. Right. I went through 2 weeks of training camp, 2 days, and now you telling me I only get to play one series, one drive? No, sir.
That's in a situation like that, Micah's gonna say, this is why I was worth $47 million. This game, this is why the Packers gave up 2 first-rounders and Kenny Clark, and gave me $47 million. This is why. Yeah. You see what I did today? This is why.
Make it a statement.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, and speaking of $47 million, he gonna show that all season long, especially as they continue to work him in, allow him to get more reps, allow him to get his legs up under him. You know, once he gets in football shape, because he missed so much time, missing training camp. Hell, we only what, in week 4?
Week 4.
Yeah.
Week 4. Hey, it's gonna take him a while. I mean, he couple of weeks from being in tip-top football shape.
Oh yeah.
Right now that he's a specialist right now, but hey, him and Rashawn Gary pretty soon, because Rashawn Gary is tied for the league in sack. Pretty soon they're gonna start.
We got 4.5, huh? Rashawn got 4.5, huh? You see what happened when he come on Nightcap? See what I'm saying? That ain't number God. That ain't number God's work. Everybody come on Nightcap, have success. What Melissa Jefferson left with in Tokyo? 2
3.
What? 3? Oh, 3 of them? Oh, the 4x1. 3 goals. Yeah. Everybody come on Nightcap having success.
They
okay.
Do. That's
it ain't a coincidence.
It is not. Bro, you need to be in bed. You should be in bed. You should be in the bed.
Hey, Titus. Titus.
This joke make me petty.
Hey, hey, let me get Titus for a week.
No, you don't know how to. First of all, you don't know how to handle him. You ain't been around dog. You don't know how to handle him.
Come on, I done had dog growing up. Now I'm good.
Ocho, he different.
Nah, he good. He good. I'm a dog. I'm a dog, not that kind of dog. I'm saying I'm a dog. I become one with the animal. They used to call me the dog whisperer back in '92.
Nah, Ocho, you
I just want to take him to the dog park.
Ocho, he intact.
I know he attacked. What's the command?
Yes. So you're not supposed to have.
You
can't have them there. And he
ain't spaded?
Neutered.
Okay.
Spade is what female.
Hey, I'm gonna get the homie some action.
Hell nah. Boy, people sue you.
No. It's a lady I know. She got a poodle. That's a he.
Yeah, you'll be in no border window. Yeah. Tell him, say nah. Say we good. We better stay here with Dad. Hold on, buddy. ESPN Jeremy Fowler reports Steelers could be trying to trade for Tyreek Hill before the deadline. The Dolphins appear to be going nowhere. Tyreek, 3 weeks. in 3 weeks has 198 yards and 1 touchdown. The sticking point may be Tyreek's contract. He's in the second season of a 3-year, $90 million contract, but his cap hit jumps to over $51 million in 2026, almost certainly requiring a restructure. Ocho, you like Tyreek going to Pittsburgh?
Oh, woo, boy, Tyreek with goddamn man, that's not fair, man. Go ahead,
DK and Calvin Austin, Fryermuth.
Hold on. Do you understand what Tyreek does to that offense? How he opens up that offense up even more? So boom, defenses come out and the play call goes to the X. So we doubling 4. We doubling DK Metcalf. Now you add goddamn Tyreek to the equation. Well, that switches up everything. What the hell do we do defensively? And you add a weapon like that Aaron Rodgers had never had before. Now we talk about, we say it all the time, about quarterbacks that can no longer elevate an offense and need players around them to elevate their play. Now you just added one. Now you just added one. Now what that does to them offensively is not only does it take their trajectory offensively to another level, hell, that even makes them that much better in the division.
Yes.
And it changes the AFC totally.
I agree.
Damn. But hey, don't put that in the air though. Don't
it's happening.
Look, hold on. It's power in the tongue, huh?
Nah.
It's power in the tongue.
Look, me personally, I don't believe the front office has got over the way he handled the end of last year, and I told you that was going to be a problem.
Right.
Ocho, when you make that kind of bread, you can't do that, Ocho. You know that.
Yeah.
With that kind of bread, Ocho, because they went out on a limb. They gave you big bucks, no whammies.
Oh, well, you got to understand why they gave him big bucks. He was deserving of them big bucks.
So when I give you, so guess what? When I give you big bucks, what is the expectations? In turn, I expect you to play, not just when we're winning, not when we just have a chance to go to the playoffs. Under no circumstances is what he did acceptable. I don't care what, it's the heat of the moment. You can't do that. Not in that situation.
I'm with you when you're right.
Plus, Ocho, he got that C on his jersey. You can't do that if you that guy. Yes.
You that captain. You're right. Well, hold on. Why you ain't just say, why not Tyreek to the Bengals?
Man, so y'all gonna have 3 $30 million receivers.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Stay with me real quick now. Hey, chat, y'all stay with me real quick. Let me think. I know this ain't Madden. I know this ain't Ultimate Team, but listen to me, Unc. They paid DK. DK make it 34, right?
About 32.
Okay, 32. They paid goddamn TJ Watt 41. Yeah. Wait, that's only two big salaries, huh? Okay, never mind. They can fit Tyreek. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. You right.
So
ooh, that's dangerous, boy. God damn. Now you got me thinking about it. I'm just picturing Tyreek over there in that offense.
And I told you, I always thought the hang up was going to be who's going to pay the salary. What we going to do? Can we get a restructure? Ain't nobody doing no $51 million for no receiver, Ocho. You ain't finna get that cap yet.
Yeah, he's going to restructure, but still, based on who he is and how dynamic he still is, ain't going to be that. He going to restructure, but it's still going to be within that top 5 range now.
Yeah. But I'm saying, look, I'll make it where, you still get 30, you still be 30 million a year, but maybe we're gonna give you something. Maybe we'll give you, signing bonus,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And that and add a year, and then that spread that signing bonus over so we can do something with that cap because $51 million for a receiver, that's a lot of bread. Now eventually Chase is gonna be there, and that's why Chase is like, hey. Hey, Chase, we're going to come to you. We're going to give you this year's salary. We're going to give you the bulk of it in a signing bonus. We're going to keep the can down the road because pretty soon Chase is going to come up to, if he's at 41 million, his going to be, his cap here is going to be damn near 60, 70 million pretty soon. So,
matter of fact,
go ahead.
Matter of fact, since we're talking about players going somewhere, players leaving other teams to be traded because things aren't going well, Joe Burrow's out. Joe Burrow is out for a significant amount of time. Hey, chat, tell me what you think about this. What do you think about my brother down there in New York coming on down to Cincinnati since he's the third string
Who,
quarterback.
Jameis or Russ?
Oh. Jameis. And I'm just thinking about what I know he can do from the pocket.
Oh, he can throw it
Him
now.
being a he gonna throw it now. Now what we can do is we can work on the interceptions. We can work on the interceptions. But listen, can you imagine Jameis and that offense with goddamn T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Mitchell Tinsley, for 6, 7, 8 weeks? Can you imagine the numbers he gonna put up? Now listen, I love Browning, but I'm just saying I've seen Jameis do it. I've seen Jameis throw 33 touchdowns. Now I've seen him throw 33 interceptions too. But the same thing. But we can work on that part.
Now I say, hey Chad. Now this the same guy that said that this last week before they got the doors blowed off him. Oh, he believed in Brother Browning.
I still do.
I can't
I'm just
tell.
saying. Man, hey, hold on. We talking hypotheticals. I was just throwing something out there because I say that there's power in the tongue. I believe in Browning because Browning gonna show you what time it is Monday night.
I believe y'all get the doors blowed off y'all again.
Monday night? Man, child, please.
Yep.
One thing, Jake Browning ain't never lost a game on Monday night. You know that,
He
right?
ain't played none either.
He did. He won too. Jake Browning ain't never lost a game Monday night.
Who they play on Monday night?
The Broncos.
Y'all ain't winning that. Y'all ain't going to the high to win.
We ain't what?
Y'all are not winning in the high. That ain't happening.
Let me tell you something. I believe in God, right? You believe in God too? I'm gonna tell you what God told me. We going on a 2-game win streak. We're gonna beat the Broncos Monday night, and then I'm going to the game in Cincinnati against the Lions, and we're gonna beat the Lions.
Y'all ain't beating the Lions. Y'all about to lose 3 in a row. And y'all season over.
All right, you'll see.
You're about to lose 3 in a row and your season over.
You heard what I said, right?
Ocho, I don't like being the bearer of bad news. The one thing I do not like to do is give my good people, bad news. I don't like doing that. When I come, I like to come bearing gifts. I like to come bearing good news.
Oh, listen, speaking of bearing gifts, you're going to have a gift, all right. Monday night, when we come on the show Monday night, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear you say foot or ball. I don't want to hear you make no excuses. I'm telling you what's going to happen right now.
Man, you know what? I ain't telling nobody because everybody out jump on my timeline. You can't say foot or ball.
Or ball. Absolutely. At all.
Y'all about to go on a 3-game losing streak, though. I see it coming.
Well, who's that third game?
The Lions.
No, that's the second. Because
y'all finna lose to Minnesota. Y'all lost to Minnesota. Broncos, Detroit.
No. We let that
same
go.
God that spoke to you. He just told me. Just heard it say, yes, they're gonna lose 3 in a row.
Hold on. Browning needed that game. Okay, I haven't played in a while. Practice is one thing, but the game is different. Yeah. Everyone's moving a little faster than me. So this game is, all right, I'm back acclimated. I know what to expect. Okay, this is coming this fast. Okay, I need to process this much a little bit faster. Okay, I can't make that throw. Okay, I can't do that. I done watched film. I done corrected my mistakes. So I'm now, Monday night, I'm going out there and I'm going to show you why I never, ever lost a Monday night game.
Man.
And now I'm going to come on the show chanting, who they think they're going to beat them Bengals.
And I'm going to come in after Detroit game. When they going to win another game. When they going to win another game. Never.
You understand how football works, right? You understand that when it comes to NFL games, no matter how good a team is week to week, it's any given Sunday.
Not for y'all.
It's any given Sunday.
Ocho, you know y'all been bad for 50 years?
Don't do that. Don't do that because we just went to the Super Bowl in 2021. Don't do that.
Whoa.
We just went to the Super Bowl in 2021 like we did in 1988, and we just so happened lost because the ref cheated us on the holding call. That wasn't no holding call on Logan Wilson against goddamn Cooper Kupp.
First of
that
all,
wasn't no holding.
That shouldn't have had that long. What about when T. Higgins grabbed Jalen Ramsey face mask and flipped him?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't recall that at all.
You don't remember that?
I didn't see that.
My bad.
Because if he did do that, you know what the rest would have did? They
didn't throw the thing. You saw it too. That's why you paused. Mm-hmm. You know what, Ocho? I think I might start smoking. I got the more Daniel Marshalls upstairs.
You got some?
I got some.
The gold ones?
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Keep it. Come on. Come on, Ty.
Anyway, chat. Hey, chat. Listen to me, chat, real quick. My Unc gone, right? I just want to tell y'all. I want to tell y'all I love y'all, man. I want to tell y'all I love you. If you follow me, you know you probably hear me tweet it all the time, every single day. I got on Twitter in 2009, right? And every day since 2009, I always say I love you. If you see me in person, I probably don't even know you, and I done hugged you and told you I love you. I do it for a reason. I always say it for a reason because I never know when it might be my last time saying I love you to somebody that you see in me, because you never know when it's your time. I just lost my dog. I just lost my dog yesterday, Rudi Johnson, and I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm hurt. Obviously, the great memories we had playing in Cincinnati and all that good stuff. And one thing I always did with my teammates is I always had a chance to tell them I love you. The same way I do strangers that I see in the airports and the malls or wherever I'm at. I always share that message. And people on Twitter probably wonder, why does fool always say I love you every single day ever since I've been on there? And that's one of the reasons why. Because if I never get a chance to tell you I love you before you transition, I know that I was able to say it before you left. And that's one of the reasons why I did it. So I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of hurt. I wasn't able to say goodbye to a good friend of mine. It's unfortunate. Young Rudy boy, you're gonna be missed. I love you. And there goes the reason on why I say I love you all the time. So if you ever see me in person and I just tell you I love you out the blue and you ask me, well, why you tell me I love you? Because I'm supposed to. Because ain't no telling when I'm gonna see you again. And just in case I don't, I already got that love off. And that's how that goes. Other than that, man, I'm feeling good tonight. That's why I'm so talkative. I'm feeling good. I'm in New York. I had to work tonight. I had to watch Messi them do work on New York FC. They made the goal when them regular ones, huh?
No, this the 24 karat. This the DM Tips
Oh, yeah.
24 karat 2011.
Yeah, that's them. That them. That them.
Nah,
Hey,
I'm on fire.
hey, that's my favorite. That's my
As a
favorite
matter of
stick. I get
fact,
them as
I think I'll smoke this on Monday night. Why you bull, Johnny?
You gonna smoke with my night?
Yeah. After we put fuss in y'all.
Hold on, you ain't gonna have nothing to celebrate though.
Yeah, look at ooh. They say Ocho, they rated this one a 92. Cigar aficionado say this a 92.
Oh yeah, they're the real deal. That's what I be smoking on here sometimes.
I got them Fuentes too. I got some Fuentes up there.
Hold on. Hey, tell the chat how much one of them cigars
I won't
cost,
tell them, don't worry about it.
Tell them, hey, chat. Hey, Google how much them Daniel Marshall cigars,
24 karat golden,
cigars cost. Yeah,
I'm like, what you call
them?
it?
You got money, huh?
Like
how many you got? How many you got in that pack?
There you go.
How many you got? How many you got in that pack?
Just enough for me to smoke. None for you.
Yeah, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of money you spent there.
Whoa. All right, we got a very special guest.
Hey, BRob.
We got a very special guest.
BRob, what's up, BRob?
Joining us today,
what up, my dog?
49ers running back Brian Robinson Jr.
My dog.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Look, 3-0, but y'all been besieged by injuries, man. Nick Bosa's out, Brock Purdy, Kittle, Jennings, Ayyyyy is still yet to play. How have you guys been able to still be 3-0 as the injuries start to mount? And it's, the adage, the cliche, next man up has really had to be you guys' mantra.
Yeah, I think the depth just got to prepare. They just got to keep preparing like the starters. Same conversation me and Matt Jones been having, the last couple of weeks. He didn't think he was going to have to start, the last couple of weeks. So, just big testament to guys that just come in, prepare, come in working, they're going to get their shot, going to get a moment at any given time. So I think that's the biggest thing about just having a team full of, experienced players and, depth that, prepare well. So guys got to step up now for sure.
Yeah. BRob, what has that transition been like for you? Going from Washington, going down to San Francisco, what has the transition been? Getting acclimated to the offense, getting acclimated to a new atmosphere, a new environment. What has that been like for you?
It's been good. It's been a work in progress for sure. It was a quick turnaround for sure. But I think with Kyle's offense, it's easy to kind of for my style, there's a lot of run game in there. So like it's easy for me to, pick up to that stuff. Obviously, some of the verbiage and stuff I'm still picking up on, but for the most part, I've been picking up on stuff pretty fast.
My running back coach is out there with y'all, Bobby Turner. You tell him, hey, say, man, I was on with Unc last night, Bobby T. He told me to tell you what's up.
Okay, I'm gonna for sure let him know tomorrow. I'm gonna let him know.
What's been Kyle's message to you guys? I've known Kyle since he was 12 years old. I know a lot of the guys out there because a lot of the guys were with me when I was in Denver. When Kyle was in high school and when he went on to the University of Texas. But I know a lot of those coaches out there. So what's been Kyle's message to you guys that keep you guys got you guys 3-0, even though the injuries have started to mount?
I think it's the message that really sits with me for real is he's been telling us, just play desperate. That's just been the message. Just play desperate, and I feel like that's enough said. Honestly, shit, everybody pretty much respond to that alone. Everybody knows exactly what he mean when he say that. Like, play desperate and shit. I feel like that's the message.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Brad. Okay. We hear this all of a sudden. I mean, I thought you was playing well for Washington, and then all you saw, he might get traded, or if he did not get, they can't find a trade partner they're going to release. Was there anything in training camp? Was there anything in the offseason that led you to believe that you wouldn't be a Commander this season?
I mean, honestly, I couldn't even tell you that. I was just so focused on, just being a Commander.
Right.
I felt like at the time that's the only thing I should have been focused on. Unless somebody from the higher up had a message they wanted to say something to me that made me think otherwise. Other than that, my only focus was being a Commander. So I couldn't tell you nothing besides like the rumors or something like that probably like triggered it. But you don't really get too caught up in rumors and stuff that go on the internet. You don't really know, but apparently they was knowing stuff I ain't know at the time.
Hey, listen, BRob, that happened to all of us, baby. That happened to all of us. One day, obviously, it happened to me. Unc, I'm sure it's happened to you. And sometimes you going on about your business, doing what you're doing for getting prepared for the season, and all of a sudden, it always come from in-house too. It always comes from in-house. They purposely put it out there just to get the storm going, and it lets you know, well, damn, that's how y'all feel about me. Everything I done did for you, all the work I done put in, the blood, sweat, and tears I done went to war with y'all, and that's what y'all want to leak out there. And it is what it is. But listen, you off the greener pastures, obviously, enjoying. So how you enjoying your time out there in San Francisco so far?
Shit, honestly, man, I jumped straight into it, man. I ain't really had time to really just, get out and really explore like that. I'm sure when the time come, I'll see what it's like. But right now, shit, it's just been all ball for me, man. I jumped straight off the jet, like, like trying to get in the playbook, obviously, because shit, I'm in the same position, I got.
You're like a rookie all over again. Got to learn a new system.
Yeah, man. But at the same time, also preparing like the starter that I always been. So,
yes, sir.
So when my number called, like come in there and do my thing, So that's what I expect to do. So I'm, just working on getting caught up to speed as fast as I can, just so that it ain't no hiccups when that number get called. I don't care about the fact that it's only been a couple weeks. I ain't making no excuses to that. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for me to spin.
Yeah. Hey, is the offense schematically any different? I'm sure the words are different, but are there any similarities from the Commanders and what you have to do with the 49ers, or is it completely different?
I think we run a different scheme. It's definitely a different scheme, and it's actually like I like it.
One cut, get your ass downhill.
Exactly. That make enough sense. That make enough sense to me. You feel me? That makes sense to me. I'm good with that.
I blocked that sense. Hey, one cut. Hey, we're gonna cut the backside. When you make a decision, when you put your foot in the dirt, commit to that. Come on with it.
Yes, sir. Don't worry.
Bobby T. Hey. So that hey, we practice that. So why the hell you doing?
Yeah. Bobby T don't play. Just know, hey, I don't know if you know Bobby T. Bobby T don't play.
Nah.
I done got to know him well over the last
Oh
3
yeah.
weeks for sure.
Oh yeah. Bobby T a great guy though. Man, he a great guy. What's it like having Christian McCaffrey? I mean, you're in the same meeting room with Christian McCaffrey, you're in the backfield sometimes. What's it been like? Because, going to the University of Alabama, you used to having, great backs, great players around you. But he a different animal.
Yeah, he definitely, he is who he is though, but he's super humble, great
Yep.
teammate. So it's, it's easy to, be in a room with him. He's just a great team player. So he ain't too caught up in, being Christian McCaffrey and all that, so shit, it's been pretty cool, just getting to know him and get to play alongside him and just seeing how he go about his business and why he is the special player he is, because shit, he handled his business like that. He be on top of it, you know what I'm saying? It's just been fun to watch, just get to know him and just see how he's been great like that over these years. So.
Yeah. Hey man, what is it like, man? I'm like just the thought, man, and being able to share the field. I'm kind of hurt almost a little bit not being able to play in this era, because there's some great players that I enjoy watching, especially on the defensive side of the ball, that I would love I would have loved to go against.
Mm-hmm.
And Fred Warner has to be one of my favorite players.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, what is you got to tell me, what is it like being able to share the field with Young Bull, man, every time y'all out there on that field?
Yeah, I think being able to share the field with Fred is special. It's a moment in my life I ain't gonna take for granted for sure,
Yeah.
because shit, I came out here to San Fran and had to play against Fred my rookie year.
Yeah.
And man, we tore each other up. You know what I'm saying? But we hit it. Look, we hit each other enough just after the game, like bro,
Respect.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Respect for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, by the time I walked in the building here, it was just like, we still remember like them moments, like playing against each other. And I'm like, we on the same team now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, we gonna go do that to other teams now. We gonna go do what we was doing to each other. We gonna go do that to somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Dope.
I think that's dope. Yeah, that's dope for sure.
BRob, do you remember first game you came out, this is a tremendous meme, you came out running to many men after the traumatic, you ended up getting shot, and I was like, well, he probably done for the year in hell. You back in no time. I'm like, damn. I mean, obviously that's a very traumatic experience. What was it like running out after being shot? I don't think you missed very many games. What'd you miss? Like 3-4 games? Or you was right back.
Yeah, I only missed the games that I was out for the what is it, NFI? Football injury list.
Injury reserve. Yeah.
So you gotta miss
4 games.
four games. So,
Right.
so those the only 4 games I had missed.
Did you know you was gonna be able to make it back so quick? So when this happened, so what are the doctors telling you? What are the athletic trainers telling you? And then what are you telling yourself?
So the doctors actually told me that I would make a full recovery. I would be able to, play ball again. So
That's
that was
good.
the first thing the doctors told me. So once I got out of there, shit, I took it straight to the recovery room, and once I got in the recovery room, it was just a work in progress. Shit, once I started walking and I was able to jog and just move my feet and just do little cuts and stuff to just make me feel like myself again, I just started kind of ramping myself up just in the training room and getting stronger. And really, shit, I still wasn't ready to play. I wanted to play.
Right.
In my head, I was like, ain't nothing finna stop me from playing. I'm playing. And especially after shit getting named a starter too. I'm like,
I got to get out there.
Start my career as a starter. I gotta go get in there and get active. And I wasn't even close to healed and healthy when I even touched the field. Anyway, not even close. Not by a long shot.
Right.
By a long shot. I ran on one leg. I ran on one leg for 2 years for sure.
Damn.
Like no doubt. But when I finally came back, this was the thing that this was the decision making time. After I had sat out for the first 4 games, and I was able to come back. Rivera was my head coach at the time. Coach Rivera, he came in the locker room. He came to me. He was just like, "Yo, totally up you." I respect that though. You know what I'm saying? He came up to me. He was just like, "Yo, it's totally up you." Like your call, your shot. I'm like, I'm going. those the only words I have. I'm like, I'm going. So,
That's
you
loud.
know,
Going
that's just how.
going through this traumatic experience, have you had to move differently? Have you surrounded yourself with different people? Make sure you stay out of certain areas. So, how has that impacted the way you move day to day now?
Honestly, I've always been the type that move precisely. You know, I always had that precision in my movements. You know, so it was actually kind of shocking how that even
It happened.
drew up on me. I didn't realize that the city was just that bad. You know, I didn't know it was that terrible out
Right.
there. You know, I was just calmly stopping through. You
Yeah.
know, I didn't know it was that terrible. You know, to where I
Right.
had to really, just be all the way on
Got to stay
edge
on
for
your
sure.
six.
And
Got to stay on
then
your P's and Q's.
then yeah, like I really wasn't even on that type of time at the time. And you know, like that's just how I naturally move anyway. So
Right.
I kind of let my guards down for a minute down after just getting the rules and stuff from the NFL security of our team. They was just telling us like how the gun laws and stuff like that is down there. So I'm like, all right, I ain't no guns. Guns down, I ain't gonna worry about the gun. Feel me? So
Man, please.
so my mindset was just kind of like I kind of like I slept on them for just a
Right.
little. I kind of slept on them, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it happened just that fast.
Damn.
Just that little window where I was sleeping at. I took, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn, they ran down on my man. You had the jury, they take anything up off you?
Nah, man, I ain't really even have nothing on me, but shit, my wallet and my keys. But that was they was more shocked as they was just as shocked as I was. So it was just kind of like we was at like a little
Right.
standoff, and uh, I ain't give them nothing, but it was I just ain't really have time
Right.
to, you know, shit was
It
just
happened
happening
so
so
quick.
fast. I ain't had time to do nothing for real. But what I did, but like I said, you never know what you're gonna do until you get in a situation. Like, you know, I learned something about myself that day. You
Right.
know,
You
I'm glad you're good though. I'm glad you're good, man. By the grace of God, man, to be able to continue doing what I'm sure was your childhood dream, and that's playing the game of football, bro.
you're from Tuscaloosa. Um, were there any? Did you consider going to any other school other than Alabama?
nah, not really. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. It was always Bama, bro. It was always Bama, and I even tried to go out and visit other schools, and it just wasn't
Didn't even
Bama, you
seem
know. And
right.
what really it almost got a little rowdy as right before like it was time for me to go and sign to school. Um, Kirby had got the head coaching job at
Right.
Georgia after being at Alabama for all those years, and he was part of my recruiting process as well. So you know, he kind of went and got that job at Georgia, and he was just like, "Come on." I'm like, I went over there, checked him out. You know, me and my family went over there, and, you know, sat down with him. You know, he made it real interesting. He made it an interesting. He finally had made my recruiting process interesting because at that point I hadn't been paying attention to nobody.
Right.
Then Kirby had got that job. He made it interesting for a short second, and I was just like, nah, bro, can't do it.
Can't do it. That's dope. That's dope.
Give me your top 5 Alabama running backs.
Off the top like that. All right, but I gotta go back. I gotta go back a few years because my first running back that I actually paid attention to, you know, just growing up in Tuscaloosa was Glenn Coffey.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw him in there. I'm gonna let Glenn slide. Then I'm gonna let Mark Ingram get in there.
Mark.
I gotta let Mark get in there. I gotta let Trent get in there. I gotta let Trent get in there. I gotta let Josh get in there. I gotta let Josh get
You
in
ain't
there.
got but one more spot.
Not including myself. I'm not including myself, but I'm gonna put Derek in there too. You got
Damn, you
Derek
throwing
too.
Derek in there as an
Derek.
afterthought, huh? Damn.
But no, it ain't. He ain't last. It ain't really no order. Everybody doing their thing. It ain't no order when you putting the Bama backs together. It really ain't no order. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like it really ain't no order. You know, obviously you can put them in your own order. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right.
shit.
Good little list.
That's
It's
a nice
good
list.
Good list.
Man, hey, BRob, we appreciate you joining us, man. Good luck. Stay healthy. And when your time come in there, hey, shine. Shine bright like a diamond, bro. Do your thing.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
BRob, do me a favor.
What's up, bro?
Hey, when you see Fred tomorrow, tell Fred I would have ran his ass over for me real quick, bro.
All right, bro. I'm gonna be the first person I talk to in the morning.
All
right, BRob. Have a good one, man.
Bro.
Thanks for joining us.
All right, bro. Yeah.
Ocho, the Eagles are 3-0, but one area that is still a work in progress is the passing game. Philadelphia enter week 4, 29th in the NFL passing yards. AJ Brown spoke about the need to shift when teams take away Saquon and be attackers on Sunday against the Bucs. Let's take a listen to what AJ had to say.
Come on, AJ.
And how do you balance that then, now that it is public that that's how you want this offense to be run? What do those conversations look like with the coaching staff going forward then?
See, that's where I kind of messed up at because, you know, those are my feelings and I express that to the world. So, but obviously if that doesn't go that way, obviously everyone's going to say AJ's not happy. But obviously the goal is to win the game, and obviously we want to do that first. But like I was just saying, like I think it just kind of took too long for us as an offense to adjust and be more aggressive. You know, when one thing's not working, I was just saying, like, let's not continue to keep trying to hit our head on the wall and see if it's going to work. And let's mix it up and do what we need to do. So that's what I meant by that. And so, yeah.
Man, I don't like that.
What don't you like?
I don't like that. Let me go first. I don't like that.
Tell me what you don't like.
See, he got that C on his chest, huh? He got that C on his chest. So he is answering like he Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Everything he gonna say is politically correct. See, I don't like that. So I'm gonna say it for him. Hey, Coach Petula, I'm a top 5 receiver in the league. You hear me? Man, get me the ball early. It ain't got to be nothing crazy. Just let me touch the ball early in the game in the first quarter. Let me touch it. Give me a little smoke screen. Give me a little bubble. Give me something to let me know, make me feel like I'm a part of the game, a part of the system, a part of the scheme. It ain't got to do much. Boy, we one of the few teams that got 2 number 1 receivers on the same field. And we wait to the 3rd and 4th quarter to get us the ball. Come on now, I understand that we 3-0. But it shouldn't have to take for us being behind for us to play aggressively and then have to throw the ball. Let's have a little balance. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because what's grits with no eggs, huh? You hear me?
Yeah,
What's
I hear you.
waffle with no syrup?
All that coughing, though, I'm concerned.
With who?
You!
Me?
Yeah. Chad, y'all heard that
Oh, I
coughing?
think I'm good. I'm a little excited. When I get excited, I cough.
I don't know.
That's all it is.
I don't know, man. I don't know, Ocho.
Yeah, I get excited. But hey, listen, hey, AJ, man, say what you want to say. I'm gonna say it for you. Man, get me the ball, man. You know what I could do? I'm him. I'm that boy. Top 5. And I'm telling you, I understand the way this business works. And if y'all keep playing with me, y'all gonna come to me and knock on my door, talk about my production don't match my goddamn salary, and you trying to take my chicken. And before you take my chicken, I'm gonna say what I need to say publicly, but I'm gonna say it the right way so it doesn't offend nobody. Because Petula, call plays for me, boy. Let me get that rock early. You hear me? I'm trying so we can fly high. We can fly high. We know we 3-0. I know we 3-0. But we don't have to be conservative going into the game. Well, I know we got Saquon, but if they got 9 in the box, hey, Jalen, alert, 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 alert. Hit me with that signal, boy. Shit. Well, don't get me started, man.
I don't think AJ
We
said
got
anything
AJ Brown.
wrong.
We got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, and we 29th in the pass.
Because they keep banging their
In
head against the
what
wall.
world? In what world would that make sense?
Because because they're still trying to look. If you think that Saquon's going to rush for 2,000 yards again and he's going to have the same level of success, it's not going to happen.
No.
You might have to throw early to run late.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so glad you just said that. Because the philosophy during our day, Unc, the philosophy when we played is you run the ball to open up the pass. You run the ball to open up the pass. That's how it was in the early 2000s and before that. Boy, we in 2025. Boy, it's a passing league now. You ain't winning no games running the ball. Now you can be efficient and win running the ball when you got 26 back there. It's possible. But wait a minute, Saquon ran for 2,000 last year. So what you think every team you play finna do?
Gear up to stop him.
We finna put the Great Wall of China and stack 9 in the box. Beat us in the air.
That's how you're gonna have to do it.
Beat us in the air.
Teams are not gonna let Saquon. You see the numbers. They're not gonna let Saquon beat them. They're not. They're gonna make Jalen consistently beat them, and more. And look, he was in a situation that AJ had one of those games, and they didn't have anybody that could do anything with AJ. But that's you're gonna have to throw early to run, and you're gonna have to throw early and run late.
Whoa. What you mean? What you mean they was in a situation where they had a team where nobody could do anything? But ain't too many corners in the league could do anything with AJ anyway.
But they didn't really have anything. I mean, I think the Rams was without their best corner. So yeah, you're right. I mean, consistently, but I can slow him down.
I mean, no. Right. I mean, slow who down? You can only. Hey, listen. We talk about AJ. We talk about AJ Brown, huh? We talk about AJ Brown. Talk about slow who down. You can only hope to contain him. Boy, he's an
when
eagle.
You contain him, Ocho, you slow him down. That's kind of what's slowing down and
that ain't enough. His slowing down is still a productive day. An AJ Brown slow down day is a productive day. I'm just telling you what I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Devontae Smith, a slow day for Devontae Smith is a day other receivers wish for. That's a good day.
Yes.
Come on now.
If the run game is not there, we shouldn't have to wait till we get into the fourth quarter, late third, fourth quarter to start throwing the football.
Yeah.
You
right.
Your defense played outstanding. The Rams really couldn't do anything the second half, and that was because of Philly's defense. But, you could have threw the ball earlier. So I think the thing is now, Ocho, you start throwing it early and you get AJ and Devontae going off early. Now that's going to open up. That's going to open up Saquon. Because right now teams are gearing up to stop Saquon. They're going to make Jalen Hurts, and I know he's won a Super Bowl, but still they're going to make him prove that he can beat them consistently throwing the football. Because I know if we don't stop Saquon, we can't stop it. It ain't even going to be close. Because we saw when Saquon, you saw what that offense looked like. Jalen Hurts throw the ball 12 times. Because why? I don't need to. Saquon running for $150. He running for 200.
Mm-hmm.
But teams are not going to let him get off like that this year. So they're going to have to find other ways early. Not saying Saquon won't be valuable. No, I'm not saying you just don't stop giving Saquon the ball. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you got to get AJ and Devontae going a lot earlier than the final 16 minutes of a ball game. AJ going the whole first half and not get a target. Smitty catching one ball. Come on now. What we doing here? It's not that complicated.
I wish listen, I wish, I don't know how much freedom Jalen Hurts had, but you got a Super Bowl. You got a Super Bowl in your back pocket now. You got a Super Bowl in your back pocket. You talk about, I know Petula calling plays most of the time. Listen, you make your adjustments based on the defense and what's called. But if I'm Jalen, I come to that line,
let me ask you a question.
And I see that safety drop down in that box and stop the run. Yeah. Yo.
Let me ask you a question.
That face, man. What's up?
How much freedom Russell Wilson had after having a Super Bowl?
Oh, see, let me tell you something. I'm only basing what I just said based on what Carson Palmer was able to do, based on our chemistry we had together. I'm not sure how much freedom they have in today's world. In today's, you know what I'm trying to say.
But I'm saying,
John Elway
you
had
said
freedom.
that Jalen should have more freedom because he won a Super Bowl. Russell Wilson won a Super Bowl. Because if he'd had that freedom, he should have checked out of that play, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Hey, can I say something real quick? I think you know who would have got the credit if they had made that play was complete? You know who would have been the hero of that Super Bowl?
Beast mode.
No, if he didn't check.
Oh, no, you're right.
No, you see what I mean? Who gets the credit?
Well, I think the thing is that Beast Mode was going to be the MVP because he was running the hell out of the football.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He was having a great day. I think that play call probably came from the sideline. That play
All the
call
plays came from the sideline. But I'm saying, I agree with what you're saying is that they call plays from the sideline for Carson. But if Carson saw something, Carson would check out of it.
Hey, he getting up out of it. And he not even saying nothing. I have to make sure my eyes stay on him. And I already knew if we play in Baltimore and we play in goddamn Pittsburgh, understanding all that crazy exotic and movement and all that movement they love to do, and you want to play around, man, Carson, come up out of that thing quick. Keep your eye on me. He had said before I leave the huddle, keep your eye on me. If they play around, we're going right to it. He'll tap the side of his hip what nobody can see but me. And I already know what to do. It just made the game of football so much easier. It made it so much simpler. Because at times, sometimes coaches, they can complicate things.
I put them clamps on you, though. They can
complicate things.
Huh? I put them clamps on you.
Clamp what?
Put the mitts on you.
What you talk about? You play baseball somewhere?
No, I play football.
Or you talk about like you talk about like lining up against me, like you lock me up?
Jammer.
Man, jam who? You might be talking about peanut butter and jam, peanut butter and jelly jam.
Ocho.
Man, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that.
Graveyard out there, boy. Graveyard out there.
Don't do that to yourself. There
Ocho, how you think I got the name Graveyard? Because when I left the field, there were bodies everywhere.
Nah, that ain't right. That ain't how you got that name.
Yeah, man.
That ain't how you got it. No, you got that name because you used to work at the graveyard.
Nah.
That's about it. You used to work at the graveyard.
Well, hey, Cyclops come down here. You say, hey, I put this soup bone upside your head.
Nah. It's one thing about it, but with all due respect to all my opponents and everybody I played against, I always showed nothing but love. I was never malicious, but couldn't nobody do nothing with me.
I'm gonna tell that corner, hey, let him come on inside. I got it.
What you gonna do? What's they gonna do?
African soup bone upside your head.
That don't mean. Boy, do you see what I did to my opponents? What? Did you see what I did to my opponents? Trying to get physical and trying to hurt me is not gonna do nothing but hurt yourself.
No. See, you come across that bill, Ocho. I put that thing right there on you. You see that, Ocho?
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean that because when I get up, I'm coming right back at you.
That's the thing.
Hey,
I'm gonna hit you. When I hit you, I'm gonna do WWE. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no. But you understand, I got up every time for a decade straight. I got up every time except one. Every time I got up and got to talking and yipping and yapping. Boy, I don't feel that, boy. You can't do nothing with me. This is what I do,
I'd have had your hands down by your side, just like.
Boy, you crazy, boy. Hey, listen. Hey,
walking back to the
you might have got cut. You heard me? You might have got cut after playing against me, boy.
Hey, Ocho, you've been walking.
You might have got cut.
Been walking to the huddle looking like, damn. They got about 13, 14 guys out there.
Yeah. All right. That's what I want you to think. You talk a good one until it's time to play me.
Hey, you see that, Ocho?
Hey, that ain't mean nothing. Because the game of football ain't played with those. And what you showing right now,
I'm going to put it upside your head.
Who?
What?
Hey, you couldn't do nothing with this, boy. You hear me? I was out there 6'4", 230.
Man, I see bigger legs on a frog. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, man.
That's fine.
You must have forgot to do push-ups or something. You better get the push-ups. See, I don't even do no push-ups. These things right here. Tell him, Thanos.
Thanos. Which way he facing? Oh, there you go. Thanos. And he's supposed to be asleep too. I gotta take him to the dog park.
He said, I can go to the dog park. Cause
he can go. He extradited. He extradited.
Yeah, he said I got fixed.
I said extradited. I mean, not extradited. How you say it again?
Huh?
What's the word?
Neutered.
When they neuter. Okay. What the hell I get extradited
I don't know
from?
Where you from? He ain't commit no crime. I mean, why you ain't sleep? Your auntie locked you out the room.
Hey, I'm using words all out of context
Yeah.
and shit. Talk about is he excited?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tripping.
He ain't commit no crime. They ain't looking for it. He say, you supposed to be. I think you went upstairs. I put some treats in Tyler's cage. I bet you went up there and ate them because you feel full. I sure hope you ain't took your ass up there and ate that man food. I sure think he did, though. I really do. Ocho, Complex dropped the 25 greatest careers ruined by injury. Number 1 was Bo Jackson. Number 2 was Terrell Davis. Number 3, Gail Sayers. Number 4, Monica Seles. Number 5, Sandy Koufax. Number 6 was Grant Hill. 7, Penny Hardaway. Number 8, Sterling Sharpe. Number 9, Earl Campbell. Number 10, Ken Griffey Jr. And then you had Andrew Luck, Derrick Rose, Mike Trout, Arvidas Sabonis, Ralph Sampson, Tracy McGrady, Bill Walton, Pete Maravich, Maurice Stokes, Tony Caliglieri, Bernard King, Brandon Roy, Del Po, Juan Martin Del Potro, the Argentine, Robert Griffith, and Yao Ming. Ocho, if I give you an opportunity, you can bring 5 of these guys back and put them back in their prime with perfect health. Which guys are you picking? I think Caniglieri got hit in the head with a pitch.
Damn.
Yeah.
5 guys to bring back in their prime, or actually during the era when they got hurt. I'm bringing back Bo Jackson.
Actually, I saw Bo play. I was in the league when Bo played.
Yeah. I'm bringing back Ken Griffey.
Yep.
Brandon Roy. You said Brandon Roy,
did.
right? Yeah, Brandon Roy. His knee, he had
He had a
bad knees,
knee,
right? Yeah, bad knees. Let me think, who else on there?
I remember Monica Seles. I remember when she was in Germany, she ended up getting
Oh,
stabbed.
She was good. She was good.
Because the guy didn't want her to overtake Steffi Graf. She was really the first one I heard do all that grunting.
I remember that.
And now all of them do it. I can't even watch tennis with the sound. I can't. Even the men do. Everybody do it now. A lot of these, like I said, I played with TD. Don't remember Gail. Gail had blew out his knee, and back then they opened the knee up. It was that big zipper. Sandy Koufax had elbow. I mean, Sandy Koufax. I mean, you talk about what he won 3. I think he won like 3 Cy Youngs. Penny, my brother Earl Campbell was, I think, 3-time Offensive Player of the Year. I think Earl won the MVP like his rookie year or something. Or second year, he was amazing, and he was all they had. I remember him. It was him. Ken Burrow. Ken Burrow had 00. He was the last guy to wear 00. Ocho. He wasn't 10. He was 00.
What position
wide
he
receiver?
Was, huh? With 00?
00.
Hey, that's sweet right there. I like that. You got to be that boy too to wear a single digit or to even wear 00. You got to be him.
So me, I'm bringing back.
Oh, you know what? D Rose.
D-Rose,
tripping. D Rose. Yeah.
I'm biased. I'm bringing my brother back. I'm bringing Bo. TD got 2 Super Bowls. He's the league MVP, Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, he was good at that point. He was good at that point.
Man, Griffey, man. Griffey ran into that Kingdom wall too many times. Griffey had no regard for his body.
Hey, listen, Ken Griffey's swing is basically the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
His swing is equivalent to the Mona Lisa.
Ralph the 7'4" Sampson, I remember him at Virginia. Took him to the Final Four his freshman year. Never got back that far. They ended up losing. I mean, they got beat. The biggest upset probably was Chaminade took them down. They was the #1 team in the country, and Chaminade beat them. But he's 3-time Player of the Year. people don't realize this, that he was the MVP. He was the conference player of the year. When Jordan was 84, because he left at 83. Man, there's some names on here, Ocho. Bird Dog, Bernard King, Juan Martin Del Potro. We all say, what if, what if? Ocho, now it's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A.
Damn. Hey, it's one of them good nights. Hey, we can go for an extra hour tonight, boy. I'm feeling good.
I need some sleep. Quentin Mo.
Where you got to go tomorrow?
Huh?
Where you got to go tomorrow?
I just got back home today.
You sleepy?
I will be when I get off here. I'm going to sleep, yeah.
Okay, my bad. We on tomorrow,
Yes.
right? We on Friday?
No, I got something to do Friday.
Okay. All right. Well, tomorrow we'll do 3 hours tomorrow.
We got a special guest tomorrow? We got a special guest tomorrow.
Ooh.
Ocho, can't tell you.
Why y'all don't be telling me? I ain't gonna tell nobody, I promise. Shh. Whisper
You ain't
real
gonna tell
quick.
nobody else. Quentin Mobley said, "What's up, Up? Back in March, you said Zion wasn't that disciplined guy for the Pelicans organization, and he didn't want it. What are your thoughts now? Man slimmed up. It's a contract year. Pelicans in 5. He looked good. He looked unbelievable.
We about the same size.
The thing is that the offseason is the easy part. You got to be disciplined and structured during the season because you flying when you getting in at 3 o'clock in the morning. Are you going to make smart eating decisions? Or are you going to go get pizza? Are you going to get chicken? Or are you going to get the salad, the chicken breast, the baked chicken, the rotisserie chicken, things of that nature? That's when it gets hard. You're a structured environment. You ain't traveling nowhere, Ocho. You sitting home. You go train. You got your chef cooks your food. Boom, you there.
Yeah.
You have to make those same decisions that he made to look like he looked, and he looks incredible.
Yeah.
You have to look like that the entire season. He'll have to keep that same discipline and focus throughout the season. Go ahead, Ocho.
You know what the funny thing is whoever he has around him right now, whatever team of people are helping him to get to the point he's gotten to now, those same people in that same team will probably be there in that structured environment when it's time to play, to make sure he stays intact and on the same program that he's on right now. He looks phenomenal. He looks phenomenal. I'm not sure what it will change as far as his game is concerned. He gonna have that same bounce. He gonna have that same hop, that same power. I think he's gonna be okay because whoever got him to this point now, understanding that it is a contract year, they're gonna be with him along the way on this entire journey through the whole season.
I hope so. Laney Ray said, "Hey guys, Josh Metellus does an IG segment called Tell Us with Metellus. Skull. I'm thinking we need no cap recap with Shannon and capping with Ocho segments for Nightcap."
Capping. What capping mean? Well, that's a big ass hat. Well, you got that
one.
I ain't get that.
Oh.
And if you sent one, you know, man,
They say he has cost about $5,900.
Hey, but listen, everybody be think I be lying, or I be capping.
They think
But anytime I see anything on here, this is nothing but life experiences. I'm telling y'all stories from my past on things that I've done and achieved in life that when there wasn't no cameras.
I believe you, Ocho.
Yeah, appreciate that.
JBS Smoke B said, "What cigar you smoking, Ocho?"
Oh, hey, boy, this right here, boy, this is Arturo Fuentes.
I got them Fuentes.
What you know about that?
Don't worry about it. I went to Dan Marino golf tournament and I won.
Right.
They had like a limited release. I think they did like 50 boxes, and I won.
Right. Okay.
But you know what, Ocho? I forgot. I didn't know at the time. I didn't know nothing about the cigar. I didn't know you had to be in a humidor and they dried out.
They got to be in the humidor. They gonna get
They
stale.
dried out, Ocho.
Oh, you done messed up. But that good money, man. You done wasted money, man.
They don't stay gone.
That's good money, man.
I get it. Aaron Owen says when Elway retired, was there any trade discussion to get a vet for the 99 season, or was the organization riding with Brian Griese? Well, at the time, Bubby, who had backed up John in 1998, he came back. He was going to be the starter. Bubby ends up getting hurt, and Griese ends up starting. So that was, Mike was said that he thought that we had enough with Bubby and Griese to win. And, TD was back. TD was the best back in one of the 3 or 4 best players in the league. He was the best running back in the game. And Mike thought we had enough, but nah, we didn't. MSQ, Unc and Ocho, what would you rather have as a QB in order of success? An elite O-line, average skill group, an elite skill group, or an average offensive line? Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna go with elite offensive line. Because you got all the time in the world with them. And them
guys can get open. You can be average and get open. You got enough time, they get open now.
Yeah.
You can be elite all you want to. When them turnstiles, nah. Bear down, Ken, Ocho, I'm going to Miami next month. What are some good food spots? And don't say no damn McDonald's.
Let me tell you about some good food spots, boy, if you're going down to Miami. Matter of fact, next month, if you're going down to Miami, boy, hit your boy. You hear me? Hit your boy. Just send me a message on Instagrams, and I'm gonna see it. But we hang out together. You hear me? First of all, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hit I Crave. It's in Liberty City where I grew up. You're gonna love it. It's soul food. I don't know if you like soul food, but you need to try it. Also, Kayvon Webster has a restaurant called Smith and Webster. You got to hit that too.
What they serve?
Boom. Smith and Webster. Oh, but they serve everything. Well, that's fine dining, boy. Kayvon Dart, everything. They got everything. You got. I seen the menu. The third restaurant you need to try. I love Cuban food. I rotate the same restaurants over and over. You got to hit. Okay, you listen to me? I'm making sure you write these down. Okay, boom. Cuban food. Havana Cuban cuisine. That's out west. It's out there by me.
Yeah.
Okay. Havana Cuban cuisine. You got to hit those 3. Outside of that, everything else everybody would suggest is that 5-star stuff. You got to go dressed up and all that. If that's something you want to do, you do. If you're coming down here with a girl, one spot that's 5-star that I would say for the experience, for your lady or your family, go to the Micah restaurant. The Micah restaurant is a Polynesian restaurant that's very nice. They put on a show, fire show with the Samoans and the Usos. You will enjoy that as well. Now that's my 4. And as a treat for dessert, try McDonald's.
Ocho 97 asks, pay one, trade one, waive one. AJ Brown, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Hey, that's not fair, man. Why we doing this, man? Why we doing this? You hear me? I don't like that. I don't like that. Just like for the sake of argument, for the hypothetical that I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay Chase. Okay. And what was the second?
You trade one, and then you got to waive one. And the last 2, you got Amon-Ra or you got AJ. So you're going to trade AJ and waive Amon-Ra, or you're going to trade Amon-Ra and waive AJ.
Well, that's hard. That's hard. I like both of them too.
But they're different. Too. They're so different.
Yeah, completely different.
So different.
Completely different. 2 different type of animals, but they're really good at what they do. They're really good. One strength is another weakness. You know what? Amon-Ra is balling right now, and I'm gonna just base everything off of right now. I'm gonna trade Amon-Ra and I'm gonna waive AJ. But in real life, I ain't doing none of that. But go ahead. That's it. I'm just answering.
Cal Simpson said, Unc and Ocho, I need y'all opinion. If y'all had to choose the D-line and linebackers to face 90s Cowboys O-line, but Barry Sanders at running back, not Emmitt Smith, who y'all picking to stop? Who y'all picking? Nobody.
Ain't nobody finna stop that. You tripping. But did you hear what he just
said?
You
would take the Cowboys offensive line with Barry.
Barry Sanders? Man, please. And go ahead and hand them people to Lombardi, please.
Iggy said 85 pointers, Ochocinco diamonds.
Yeah, what you know, I helped Future write that song. People don't even know that.
No, they didn't.
I'm not saying Coach right. I'm just saying Future consulted me when he made that song.
Ocho, Kimber Norwood Jr. said, Unc, I've been listening to y'all all day. I love y'all, Unc. My question, who is your top 4 blues singers? My number 1 is Marvin Cease, then Marvin Gaye.
Ooh, that's a good one. Top blues singers. Ooh,
I don't really look at
Now you
Marvin as
got-
no. Well, I guess rhythm.
Nah,
I guess R&B, rhythm
Mar-
and blues. That's so. I guess that's where he's going with it. Ooh. Well, Marvin would be number 1 for me. Damn. Then we got Luther. We got Teddy. Barry White. Donnie Hathaway.
I mean, that's not blues. That's not blues though, Unc. Like BB King. What
Well,
is
he's
BB
got
King? That's
Marvin
blues.
Cease and Marvin Gaye. I don't think I mean, if you talk about
That's
if you just talking straight
that's
blues, no, I don't. I agree with you.
that's a different genre
Yeah,
though.
I agree.
Marvin Gaye, that ain't blue. Blues is like
Marvin Cease ain't
BB
blue.
King.
Yeah, Bobby Blue Bland. That's blues.
Bob, yeah. Bessie Smith, John Lee
Yeah.
Hooker. Oh, but hey, we just brought back some memories, boy. Whoever asked that question, thank you. Thank you. It's so funny. I go to the blue. Hey, the fact that they asked that question and then I'm stumped and I be at the blues. Hey, Blue Jean Blues. See, you don't come to Miami, man. You could have went to the piano bar and the blues club with me. Blue Jean Blues off of
I'm gonna
818
come
and
down there.
goddamn
I'm gonna come out
Broward.
there. You know what, Ocho? When we take our vacation, I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna spend like 3-4 days with
Vacation.
in June.
But we don't go on a vacation till
I know.
2026.
That's what I'm gonna come down there. I got 3 days for you, Ocho. You show me your city.
All right.
Hey, 3 days.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
you want, whatever
Yeah.
you want to do within reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you you've been I know I'm gonna take you too. I know I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take it. See, you don't like my kind of music. You don't like blues and jazz and classical and opera and stuff like that. But I'm trying to think where I could take you, that you'll like. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet for
I
you.
sure
Though. I'm
appreciate
gonna roll
that.
out the red carpet for you.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm still on probation though, so
No. We good. Boy, once 2026 get here, boy, it's a new year, boy. We starting over from scratch. Oh no, we good. Everything in 2025 is left in the
Okay.
past. Listen, I'm telling you what God told me.
He said we good. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc Shannon Sharpe, and there's my partner and co-host, Liberty City's own, Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, Pro Bowler, All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button. And do us a favor, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you for your support and your continued support. And thank you for the nomination. Go vote for your favorite Unc. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Make sure you check out Shea by LaPortier. Now, if you're in a city or state and Shea by LaPortier is currently not there, we're coming if we're not currently not there. But just order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Make sure you check out my media company on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, with 84 being spelled out. That link is also pinned in the chat. Nightcap has been nominated for 2 Signal Awards under the genre Best Sports Podcast and under Video, Best Video Podcast. We're currently in second place on both. Oh, hey, thank you guys. Y'all do Unc and Ocho right. Ocho, we jumped to first place. We already jumped to first place. Yeah.
For real?
And both.
Hey, that's why I love y'all, man.
They do it
I'm
right now.
telling you, man.
That's one thing. They do it right.
Let's go.
Yeah, but we gotta pad this
Hold
thing
on.
because the voting ends at 10-9, right? Yeah. So we gotta pad it. We gotta put it way out there. But thank you guys.
Hold on, I got a question. If we win an award, are you gonna send me my award?
Oh. This is a Signal Award.
Well, goddamn, where mine at?
They say they cost like $5,900. That's the thing. So under the genre, we're nominated for 2 Signal Awards: Best Sports Podcast and Best Video Podcast co-host team. We want to thank our very special guest for joining us, safety John Metellus and 49ers running back Brian Robinson Jr. Thank you guys. Stay healthy and great and best seasons moving forward. Jaxson Dart has been named starter for the New York Giants for the rest of the season, according to Coach Brian Daboll. Thank you guys for joining us. We really, really appreciate the support that you've given us over the last 2 years. Thank you so much for all the awards that you've helped us garner, because it's all because of you that Nightcap has become the phenomenon that we've become. So thank you very much. We're back tomorrow after Thursday Night Football. Thank you again. Stay safe. God bless you.